Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this lab. What's going on, Rasul? Got a 15% reduced hatred enchant in your business if you're gonna keep it. Congratulations, well, congratulations, with a question mark? Because I see why that's a good enchant. I guess I'm also wondering how many auras they're trying to put on your build if you need that as an enchant. Okay, so this is very much a different lab. This is very much a different lab because this first room does not have a gauntlet and it does not have a trap gauntlet and a dark trend. Instead, it just has a secret passage, which is terrible. Let me real quick check these rooms. And I'll take the secret passage and see where it takes me. Going good for damage things, but this way I might be able to squeeze in hatred plus warrior with more blasphemy plus purity lightning with a coil. Makes sense. Compass darts on the two rooms of the same name. I have noticed that, and that has been told. I think that's been reported to feature code. I think we're still trying to figure out a way to resolve that. This looks like a side room. Some description. Was this the side room I just entered? Yes, okay. This was that side room, so this entire first room you don't need to do, you can just skip it. Or this first room you can just run to the next exit. Yeah, okay, that's where secret passage led to that third room. Is there anything else here? Maybe. Please? Something else? This is another trap. This is a trap gauntlet, and another trap gauntlet. It's the first trap gauntlet on the left. I love how the start of this lab is. The start of yesterday's lab, but strictly worse. There's less along the main path. There's just less along the main path. But I need to mark the, Okay. Another day, another lab, place your bets. Well, yesterday was really nice because how fast it was. Even if there was stuff in side rooms, it was fast, so that was nice. Here's Argus in the side room, so you can stop worrying about this lab and just watch my viewer count drop as everyone leaves. Well, that is immediately terrible. Less along the main, exact same start as yesterday. Less along the main path, and then Argus is in the side room. Good job. Good job, lab. Rooms, 8 indoor, all shorts. Got your cyclone damage enchant. Ooh, nice. Oh, hey, also it's charge strippers. Okay, well, you get, yeah, no. That's fun. Rip. Rip. What's going on with labs? Yesterday's lab actually kind of like, yes, there's 2 things inside rooms. However, it was still 3 or still 6 things along 7 rooms, and that's really, really good considering 7 rooms is 1 off from even shortest possible lab. And in total, 2 side rooms still put it as a 9-room full run, and I'm okay with the 9-room full run. Yeah, the tornado shot on Sarkon yesterday's. Congrats on that. How much does that sell for? Out of curiosity. I haven't been paying attention to tornado shot enchants because I've never gotten one this week. So I'm kind of curious how much that's selling for. I do have this light poacher that might get it in 1 to 2 years. Up, and I'm not paying attention to nothing else. Sold over 14 exalts. Wow. Nice. Congratulations on that. A lot more if it's on Devotos. Yeah, because most tornado shot builds are just zoom builds. They just need the go fast helmets, so Devotos and Light Poacher. Someone said Abyssus, and I understand why I would sell a lot for Abyssus as well, because that's for duplex prism. Oh, I know what this layout is. Okay, sorry. It took me a moment to register what type of layout this was. Try and get a Cyclone enchant for yourself. Well, you can probably buy one if you... What's this? Since you got those 14 exalts. Light Poacher, 30 to 40 exalts. Ooh. That'd be nice. Okay, you got one after for 1 exalt. Nice. Okay. Congrats on the successful helmet and chance to buy your own helmet again. This is a Dark Shrine in a side room. This lab just it doesn't want anything along the main path. Alright then, good to know. You know, yesterday was great 2 hours ago. Yeah. Seven rooms. It was 7 rooms long. Well, the 7 room, it was a very efficient 7 room route. Plus 1 arc chain on helm today. I wonder which place your arc does more damage. The more chain. Okay, I forget that that's a new enchant. That arc does more damage per chain. Is that it? Or hold on, which chain is it? Is it arc does more damage per time it's changed, or arc does more damage per remaining chain? Time to close the stream. Goodbye. Turbo Lab. Oh hey, look, a switch puzzle in side room as well. Yay, side room! Yeah. Is Rain of Arrows good at the moment? I have 6 Link Plan as Blair, and a... Is that supposed to be Clean the Forest? Or is it a G? I would say, okay, Rain of Arrows I would say is... The thing about Rain of Arrows is it is good, but the other bow skills are still better. And that's the main problem with Rain of Arrows. I played a Rain of Arrows Pepper and it was fun. However, I recognize that that it did not have the best clear speed. Rain of Arrows can still do like screen size AoEs, and that's really nice, but... Portals. Go away. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Arc deals 12% more damage each time it's chained. Okay. Which, I guess... The arc The plus additional arc chain is better for arc for single target. But if you want better clear, you go for the damage per chain. For each time it has chain. But for a single target where your arc is only hitting once, you really want the +1 chain just so it has another 15% more multiplier. See if this is the worst lap possible. Well, it is not. It is not already. It can't be the worst lap possible. Also, hold on. That was a trap gauntlet, right? I just did a trap gauntlet on my autopilot right now. Yeah, that was a trap gauntlet. Sorry. The reason it's not the worst lap possible is because the second phase isn't like idols or another damage phase. So not necessarily the worst lap possible, but it's still pretty bad. It is still pretty bad. And we have the sailboat layout, which has been ages since I've seen the sailboat layout. It hits twice instead of once on a single target. No, it doesn't chain on the single target more than once. It's that Arc has that line of text that says deals 50% more damage per remaining chain. If you give it another chain, but you don't use it, you can make it chain additional time with the enchant. However, since you're still hitting only once against the boss, because if you're playing Arc, like the first thing your Arc hits is the boss, then it's gonna deal 50% more damage per remaining chain. And normally has 7 chains, so it deals 7 times 15% more. Or if you get the enchant, it does 8 times 15% more for that first hit. So it deals more damage on the initial hit. It doesn't necessarily chain against the boss in additional time. Okay, that is the trap gauntlets, the switch puzzles, and the escort gauntlets. All that is left is 2 dark shrines. Well, again, it just depends on what you want. If you want better boss damage, you get the remaining +1 chain. If you want better clear, you get the more damage, because less of a chance that the rest, or the less of it makes it easier for you to kill packs. You don't have any damage loss per chain. But I guess also the +1 remaining chain can still be good for clear, because you just straight up hit more mobs. And if you just have enough damage, all you need to do is hit more mobs. So the plus chain can still be great clearing as well. And here is using Brightbeak over a crit dagger sword in your GC. I have a weapon swap. I use Brightbeak because it's better for clear, so I can move around quicker, and I don't need I don't need a foil damage for clearing. And then for bosses, I just toss in a foil that I have to activate. There's one more dark shrine somewhere. That's the door. Actually, what does the foil have? It is a 35 implicit crit. It has tier 2 phases extra cold and tier 2 phases extra fire. It has gems associated by level 18 faster attacks. It has 55 spell damage on it. And then the last thing it has is perfect mastercraft equipment, so another 27%. This last third trend, yay, this last third trend, alright. Our trap just melts everything, so it might be hard to tell. I see why the damage per chain is actually good for Arc, however, I still think I prefer the additional chain, just because Arc has enough damage. Arc has enough damage to clear. So your next concern is creating your single target. You want the plus chain for a better single target. And in addition to that, it still benefits your clear because you just hit more mobs as well, so I would go for an Arc chain. But I see why Arc damage per chain is still good. This should be the end of the Merciless Overlap nodes. Go away. Alright. Come on, tornado shot. Little hammer. Tornado shot. Fire Nova. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, those are 6 sockets, so I'll pick those up. Not only was this a sad lab, this was a sad box opening. The world's saddest lab loop. Look at this. Alright, let me go ahead and get these lab notes made.